Welcome back, everyone. The holidays, they sure can be fun, right? But stressful. All the traveling, family visits, entertaining, shopping, social events. That's on top of working long hours and big deadlines. All this can really take a toll on your health and your sleep. So how can you get better Z's? Let's talk about it. Joining me once again is Dr. Sonal Haerter with Dignity Health Medical Group. All right, this is such a big topic and it affects so many people. All right, so let's talk about some of the different sleep disorders.
Sure. So there are about 80 disorders. The four common ones are something called insomnia, which is basically, most people have it. Difficulty maintaining and actually getting good quality sleep or initiating sleep. There's something called sleep apnea, which actually is common and can be dangerous. Narcolepsy, where people have a difficult time regulating sleeping and staying awake. And also, there's so many, restless leg syndrome is something that I see amongst the older population. So those are the top four that we see in our practices, but just know that there are over 80 disorders in general.
That is crazy. Okay, so ideally, how much sleep should we be getting?
And it differs for every age group. So for children and teenagers, it's about anywhere between 10 to 14 hours. Adults, it's about 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep. But also consistent sleep habit matters. And there was a new study that just came out that actually saw that people who had consistent sleep hours had better heart health and overall health.
It makes sense, right? Okay, so you touched on it. Let's talk about some ways that we can get good sleep. Obviously, you mentioned maintaining a consistent schedule. That is huge. Another big thing, avoid the electronics. We're all guilty of it. Scrolling, and with the blue screen and everything like that right before bedtime. That's bad.
That is bad. And here's the reason why it's bad, because blue light actually stimulates our brain. It also diminishes our melatonin. And melatonin is a hormone that causes sleepiness. So when you're exposed to blue light at night, your brain kind of thinks that it needs to be up and awake. So avoid, if you need to read a book, get a book light. But I think in general, the rules are anything that calms the whole evening down, right? It's like driving on a freeway at 100 miles. You can't just take an exit at that speed. You have to slow down. So a warm bath or a shower, also cutting back on all your work emails, finances, not watching something that's going to trigger some very extreme negative or positive emotions.
Like binging on the TV or Netflix or whatever right before bed.
The show is funny and comedy, that's actually a good thing. But winding down your day and also keeping your bedroom cool, nice and cool. Bedroom should not be used for work or eating. Don't eat on your bed. Don't open your laptops or have a Bluetooth device on your bed. So those are some common things. Temperature should be around 70 degrees, 67 to 70 degrees.
Sonal, that's freezing to me. That's freezing. Oh my God.
It's nice and cool for you. So I think those are some general rules. And I also say with hydration, hydrate all day long, but around 7 p.m., back off on the hydration, because you can get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and that can actually disrupt your sleep. Avoid vigorous workouts close to your bedtime. Avoid eating late at night. Those are some common things. Also, too much alcohol can actually keep you up and cause disruption of your sleep.
I've noticed that as I get older, I cannot take the alcohol because it just disrupts my sleep.
And there is science behind that. So
one thing I wanted to touch on is prescription aid for just getting that sleep. I'll be honest with you, when I worked the morning show and I had to sleep by 5 p.m. to get up at 2 a.m., I took it all. I took Lunesta, I took, Ambien, tried it all. When should people actually have to consider taking those prescriptions?
Absolutely, and this is a good conversation. This is a conversation with your healthcare provider. Prescription medications have a place in chronic insomnia, but they are not for everybody. Some people may need it for short duration of time, and some people really may need it for a longer duration. There are medications that are good for short term, and there are some medications that can be used a little bit longer term. But this is a conversation because medications come with side effects.
Sure does.
You always have to weigh the risk and benefits and see if it benefits you for your overall health. That might be the option you might need to discuss with your healthcare provider.
Always talk to your doctor.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, Sonal, thank you so much.